Hello everyone. So I've been reading the book Trading in the Zone. I'm a little bit slow reading the book. Anyways, um Trading in the Zone Mark Douglas. A lot of things I've learned actually from chapter one to chapter three. So basically the chapters. It feels like every single page has a single lesson to pick from. So a lot of things to be shared from this book. So one thing I think is important and it takes some level of understanding to grab the concept is consistency. So consistency doesn't necessarily mean the amount of trades you take or you showing up every day to to take a trade. Let me just read what's in the book. So in a chapter it said um in a chapter they said traders who are consistently successful are consistent as a natural expression of who they are. So let's take note of the word natural, of who they are. They don't try to be consistent. Yeah, they don't try to be consistent. They are consistent. Blah blah blah. A lot of other stories. So they don't try to be. They don't force trade. They don't force setups. They don't force your strategy. They don't try to catch that 1 to 10 every time. They don't force their expectations or what they think or what they want on the market. They are basically just consistent. Now, you say they are consistent means it's already of their nature. I said we should take note of the word nature. It's already part of their nature. And how do we build nature is by building habits. And how do we build habits is by regularly doing something. So from that breakdown, I wrote something down in my notes, which is consistency is understanding or knowing that you regularly stick to the strategy and the plan. Regularly stick to the plan, not just regular executions or regular trading. So what that basically means is you understand that you regularly follow the plan. So one thing about habits is that when you do something over and over again, when you show up, right, and you don't see your strategy or you don't see your setup, you don't see your plan, you leave the market. So you show up and make sure that you are looking at the plan. The plan is what is guiding you. You don't try to force your expectations on the market. You understand? So the plan that you have, like a well-structured plan, is what is guiding you. So when you get there, you regularly follow your plan, right? You stick to your plan whenever you come to the market. So you could come to the market 100 times in a year and you only see your plan or you follow your plan like or 20 times. So it's like you showing up 100 times and you taking 20 trades. Not like someone that shows up 100 times and the person takes 100 trades. So that's not consistency. So it's showing up and follow your plan regularly. So when you do this thing regularly, your brain knows that okay, you should follow the plan. You automatically start following the plan, which means it becomes an habit. So when it becomes an habit, you keep doing it. In the long run, it becomes your nature. When you do something over and over again for the long term, it becomes your nature. And when it becomes your nature, that's what the book is now implying now that traders who are consistently successful are consistent as a natural expression of who they are. So you may not be like that from the young go. As a beginner, you may be newbie, you may not have that consistency or being regular as your nature. But when you plan, when you practice over time, 1 year, 2 year, 3 times, that's why sometimes it takes people a long time to be able to adapt or to be able to grab this concept or be able to become successful, profitable, because they are fighting that nature. Their innate nature is fighting what they want to become. You understand? So a trader has to build this yourself. You have to train yourself to have that nature to become a successful trader. You understand? So that's basically what I was able to understand from the book, and I believe if we're able to put these things in place, we'd see a difference.